And here is the Vegan's Almanac for today, the 4th of June. Philippine Eagle Week is celebrated annually from June 4th to June 10th. This week is dedicated to celebrating the country's national bird and raising public awareness about the urgent need to protect these critically endangered raptors and their dwindling forest habitats. The Philippine eagle is one of the rarest eagles in the world, with an estimated population of fewer than 500 individuals left. Philippine eagles, as their name suggests, are found exclusively in the Philippines. All 7,000 Filipino islands were once home to the eagle. Today, they are found on only 4 of the islands. This species is a true forest raptor and relies on pristine primary forest in which to hunt, build their nests, and raise their young. They can be found in habitats as low as sea level to around 5,900 feet. However, much of this species' lowland habitat is being destroyed, mainly due to logging and conversion of forest into agricultural fields. As this happens, of course, the eagles can no longer live there and are more and more restricted to living mainly on mountain slopes. Wildlife species on islands are usually more vulnerable to habitat loss and other detrimental actions simply because they have nowhere else to go. After all, Philippine eagles aren't adapted to flying long distances over the ocean, and they most definitely cannot swim. As more and more forest is cut, they are left with fewer and fewer places to go. Apart from being one of the largest eagles in the world, it could be argued that the Philippine eagle is also one of the most striking. They have a massive dark black bill with a tinge of blue, neon yellow feet, and pale gray-blue eyes. Their cottony white belly contrasts with their darker back, and the fringe-like feathers on their legs match the long brown feathers that adorn their heads and the back of their necks. Despite their large size, these eagles tend to be fast and agile in the air, which helps make them very successful hunters. One of the most interesting strategies the Philippine eagle engages in is pair hunting. Simply put, one member of the pair distracts the prey while the other attacks the prey from behind. Philippine eagles construct huge stick nests that they build high in the main fork of a tree, often on a platform of ferns and orchids. Every other year, the female lays one large white egg, which must be incubated for about 2 months. When the egg hatches, the hatchling looks like a big-headed, big-footed ball of cotton. During the first several weeks, the nestling cannot thermoregulate or control his own body temperature. Both the male and the female take turns protecting their young from rain or sun, heat or cold. At around 5 months, the young bird will be as big as his parents and fledges or flies for the first time. In preparation for his first flights, he first branches out from the nest. This means he will begin to walk on the branches close to his nest, practice jumping from branch to branch, and flap his wings vigorously while clutching onto a branch, all in preparation for the big day. After the young eagle fledges, he remains dependent on his parents for up to 17 months. Because of the long dependency period of their offspring, Philippine eagles usually breed only once every 2 to 3 years. However, pairs who lose an egg or offspring will generally try again the next year. June 4th is National Cheese Day. Filthy conditions, pus-filled infections, and kidnapped babies. These are just a few of the many reasons why people should stop eating cheese. Cows are loving mothers who celebrate the birth of their calves and express anxiety and sorrow when they're separated. In the dairy industry, the mother's milk and their babies are stolen from them. Also, humans can consume, among other products, cheese. Cheese made from dairy is literally addictive. Cheese contains a protein called casein. When it is digested, it breaks down into compounds called casomorphins, which are opioids that activate pleasure centers in the brain. Plus, the combination of saturated fat, salt, and concentrated calories triggers dopamine, making it incredibly hard to stop eating once you start. The release of Vegan Everyday Stories was on this day in 2016. Vegan Everyday Stories is a feature-length documentary directed by Glenn Scott Lacey that explores the lives of 4 remarkably different people who share a common thread. They're all vegan. The movie traces the personal journeys of an ultramarathon runner who has overcome addiction to compete in 100-mile races, a cattle rancher's wife who creates the first cattle ranch turned farmed animal sanctuary in Texas, a food truck owner cooking up knee-buckling plant-based foods, and an 8-year-old girl who convinces her family of 6 to go vegan. And here's a meditation for today. May humans have a truer understanding. Let them see they choose between a brick of cheese and the life of a cow. May they see and understand and gladly choose to save the life of the cow and forgo the cheese. May those in power see and understand they choose between the profit to be had from land development or the survival of an endangered species on this planet. May they see and understand and gladly choose to protect the endangered species and forgo the land development. May humanity rein in our appetites and allow others to live in peace. A meditation for understanding. This has been the Vegan's Almanac with the reminder that to live vegan means to make the right choices.